I'm Nicole Laskowski, Senior News Director at TechTarget, and today I'm here with Jim O'Donnell. He is a reporter for both our SAP and ERP sites. Today we're talking about ERP and sustainability. For more information on this topic, click the link above or in the description below. Jim, I know your latest story on this topic is by a company called GreenToken by SAP, which came out of SAP's incubator startup. Can you tell us a little bit about that company and what they're doing?
Yeah, so GreenToken, as you said, came out of SAP. Essentially what it does is it provides companies with a way to prove that the materials that are used in their production come from responsible sources. It provides a blockchain where the producers can put in information about the products that they're making, for instance, the raw materials, where it came from, and whether it's been certified by sustainability NGOs. That type of information will follow the product all through its supply chain, so the consumers or the companies that buy the raw materials can know that it comes from a responsible source and it has not been altered all along the way.
Your story focuses on Unilever as a user of this technology. Can you talk about how they're using it and what for?
Yes, Unilever, they're a giant consumer products company. They make everything from soap to soda pop, basically, and they use one of the raw materials they use is palm oil, which is an ingredient for soaps to shampoos, hundreds, maybe thousands of different products. But it comes from palm oil production has essentially doubled in the last 20 years, primarily from areas where it can have a negative effect on the rainforest. So companies that buy the palm oil want to know that it's coming from sources, from plantations that are sourcing it, producing it responsibly. So they can use GreenToken as a method to make sure that it is coming from a responsible source and it is not altered along the way.
GreenToken is a SaaS product on its own. It's not necessarily tied to SAP systems, but you've been covering how ERP vendors are really getting involved in sort of these sustainability initiatives. Can you talk about why ERP vendors are placing a focus there?
Yes, well, I think it's because ERP systems are essentially the central nervous system for most large enterprises. So the information that comes from their supply chain, from their manufacturing operations, from their logistics, is all centered around their ERP systems. And this is the type of data that companies can use to prove that they are producing products responsibly and their supply chains are being more sustainably run, essentially. That they can track things like carbon through the transportation of moving products and goods around the world.